Well, I'm sitting here answering questions from Let's Go Help. That's a closed Facebook group we have where people looking for money to change their life or solve a financial problem. And what I do is picking my brain in 40 years of doing this work and finding government grants and show them the best possible places. Now, I have just got a letter here today I read from a member, and he really represents uh, a number of people who, join and they're frustrated and they can't get what they need. And I think he explains it better than I can. So instead of me trying to do an ad and tell people, yeah, hey, this is what I'm about, this is how to do it, I think he says it well. So let me read this to you. This is been a member for a while. He says, "Good evening, folks. It's Sunday evening." Well, it's not, but it was. This weekend, I spent my time studying everything Matthew had to say on crowdfunding, as well as researching what it's going to take to have a successful crowdfunding campaign. This was after being informed I will be spending a great deal of time over the next few weeks dealing with PFAS related prostate problems. Oh boy, aren't we having fun now? It's so nice you could keep light about this. But the fact of the matter is that no one is going to do everything for you. Okay, boy, are we in the fact of the matter, no one's going to do everything for you. This is where he gets into the heart of what he's talking about. It doesn't matter if you have a stub toe, an intestinal distress, or something serious. You have to do some things yourself. Matthew and his team have done, excuse me, the legwork of finding the sources. Now, we, like members, have to do the work of calling, talking, getting to know people, and convincing them that we are worth their time. You hear that? That's what it's about, and people think I do it all. Well, here, let's go on with what he says. I call this self-reliance. That's what it is. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is make more people self-reliant in life to solve their own problems. They can. We all need help doing it. So that's not eliminating that. Every week we see people thanking and complimenting Matthew on all his good work. Man, that feels the best. People call up, anyway, I don't want to get into that. I do, but it's not fair to you. How much he is appreciated and how much his video impacts people's lives. In the next sentence, we see people angry because money isn't being handed to them hand over fist. See, I know I get frustrated too. People think, oh boy, man, I'm like the second coming or something like that, which I know I'm not, believe me. I don't do anything but point people and not like I cured cancer. So I don't really believe in that, but it's so nice to hear. But then in the next sentence, they have somebody will be angry because the money isn't being handed to them hand over fist. How much work could Matthew and his team get done if they had not only called all the people for each and every one of us, filled out the paperwork, then kept calling to make sure things were getting done? When you join Let's Go Help, you become a member of a community, a member of a team. Each and every one of us has a role to play. Matthew is the head of the community, his admins and department heads. His admins are department heads. Us, we are the people who have to knuckle down and appreciate the groundwork set out for us and get the job done. With new cases of this virus every day, new virants, there is only one way we are going to get through this together. That's so heartfelt. And you think that, he's making money, doing that. Like, that's why I don't think people can trust me saying that. And that's why someone who uses the service, like Jason does, I could say. And the most important thing there is that you have to do a lot of effort to do it. I don't find the application, help you fill it out, and you get the money. It doesn't work that way. I would like to, but I couldn't do more than one. I used to do that, tell you the truth, for millionaires. And they'll pay you tens of thousands of dollars to do it, But I want to have a service where people for $20 could get the help that they need and find out about these programs. That's who I'm trying to help. It's no fun helping millionaires. You don't feel needed. And I get things like this. Well, we want to be needed in life. So what we're doing in life, we want somebody to appreciate. That's why I appreciate doing what I'm doing now so much, because you appreciate it. And I get that. And sure, there's a person or two that had different expectations, and maybe I'm at fault for that, saying, "Oh, it's easy, go get it. Hey, all you have to do is call this. Hey, they'll throw money at you. Watch out, you better duck. So much is coming." And you maybe get that vibe, and that's understandable. Because I'm going to have fun in everything I do. It's stupid. I can't do my best unless I'm having fun. So I work hard at it. And the downside is you think it's easy when it's not. Well, I got two websites that help people find money and help they want to get out of financial trouble or to do the things they always want to do in life: buy a house, start a business, get an education, get out of debt, things like that. And I concentrate for 40 years now, or more probably, on finding free sources of money. These are government grants or nonprofit organizations. So I have two services that help people do this. One is called letsgohelp.com. And this is a closed Facebook group, where we help each other. And I do the research. When you ask a question, you can ask me a personal question, and you start a discussion that you need, tell me what you need money for, and I do my research to find you the best possible sources of government programs or nonprofit organizations that will help you solve that financial problem. So that's $20 or $19.95 a month. But if you don't want to join anything, and there's a lot of people like that, I understand. I have another service for only $5.95, and this is where you could download a report of all the sources of money and help in your state for your problem. So if you have a financial problem, paying bills or debt and things like that, for $5.95, you download a report of the name, address, phone number, and video instructions of how to contact these people and how to apply for their money to solve your financial problem with debt or credit card, things like that. Then there's another report for every state on starting a business, a nonprofit, or invention, or working on your crazy idea. And then also how to get a higher paying job. This is job training money, education money, college money, things like that. And what they remember, they're just places in your state. That's where the action is. Okay, then there's for health care, dental care, prescription drugs, and even pet care. And then there's free consultants in every state, mentoring, consulting, research, legal advice, things like that. And then real estate, you want to buy a house, rent a house, you got to pay your bills for mortgage and rent, things like that. And then about a dozen or 2 dozen places in your state that give you free legal help. So all those reports are available on letsgoreports.com. So that's two places. Maybe I can help you there. If not, just watch the videos on YouTube, and that gives you links to go get it yourself. The biggest problem is you have to know it's there. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for 50 years, and I hope I have about 15 more.